Greetings, YouTube. I am just now, for the first time, able to log into the Alliance Quest Modifiers beta because I've been teaching all day. I haven't even checked the line app. Lord knows when I go a day without checking that, there are just so many messages. But we have, for our viewing pleasure, in the Event Quest screen, quests that are named for their Alliance Quest map equivalent. Heroic and Master difficulty settings are available, and each will have a unique global buff that we'd like you to test. Global buffs will change each day, so please take some time to try the different buffs. All right, so let's check out what's going on. And we have beta forum access, Alliance Quest modifiers beta, which is essentially the exact same thing that it just gave us. Blah, blah, blah. And important beta announcement. Okay, there's a survey. La-di-di-da. Okay, well. Oh, also, here's 20 million gold. I don't need 20 stinking million gold. I already got enough gold, you know? Oh, by the way, let's just look at the beta test store to see what gold. Energy refills, health potions, revives, level 4 health potions, and level 2 team. All right, so, you know, like the usual stuff. Okay, event quests. Oh, it's all white. It's the Oklahoma view. Okay, no retreat, Alliance Quest, Master, Pessimist. Let's go Master. Okay, let's just jump in. And I am a map 5 man because I do nothing but map 5. And FYI, my Alliance Quest team usually consists of Corvus. And even though I'm still looking for a third replacement, I like to take in X-23. But for this, let's go Omega Red. Why not? And because we're going to test Omega Red, let's stick Deadpool X-Force as well. Okay. And we're going to begin the quest in this preview 88992-192. Okay, so it looks like we have the same normal map that we are used to. And the question is, the no retreat node is upon us. When the attacker dashes back, they gain a degen timer. Now here is the fact that this is just openly BS. Can we just talk about this for a second? There are so many new champions that cause you, if you want to dex specials or have a chance to, I don't know, not lose health, and Sentinels are one of them, right? You have to dash back. I think about how easy it is and how convenient it is to dex the special one of a Sentinel, for example. So let's just bring Omega Red in. Let's just test this thing. Man, out of all the nodes to do for this. All right, so I'm going to do my usual thing and hopefully not get too wrecked. Okay, and if you hear that tapping, it is because... Okay, so I dash back and I'm good. But here's the thing. So I dash back once, but if I do it again, I degenerate. So really, the dash back is made because if you're like me, you need kind of like a double dash back to take out the Sentinel, the health. Now, I usually do path 2, but for the sake of more fights, let's just keep on path 1. So yeah, you need a dex technically twice for that Sentinel special one, or else you're not going to dex it. You're going to have to block it. Now, maybe that'll be minimal damage. I don't know. We'll see. But either way, let's try this again. So we're going to add some spores. Show us the power of your special one. Okay, we're already degening. Yeah, so it's just a cheap way to lose health. I don't know what else to tell you. They know that so many players are great despite Kabam Mike's false assertion that it takes expert timing to dex a Sentinel special. Despite that, it's still the case that it's pretty dang easy. Can we agree to that? You know, it's also easy face blocking when you're not paying attention, which, you know, is not a good thing. So I took some more degen damage on Angela this time, and even though she's going to go down, I'm at 69%. Now, normally, I'd probably be at like, I don't know, 80, 85%. But I also get that YouTube, these are 565 and rank to 6 stars and 5 stars. So I can afford to take this damage because, well, my champs are the best they can be. Sig 200, max rank. But if you're somebody who's doing map 5 and you don't have these champions, it can suck. Now, I don't think this node is that annoying if you can remember if you just dash back so you don't do the double dash back. But at the same time, it's cheap. It's just a cheap global buff. What is the point of this? The point is that Kabam wants to make more money, more units off you as the player. And because of that, they're looking to find ways to lower your health. This is why they also invented champs recently in the last couple years, like even Void, that you can take damage from doing nothing wrong. You can take damage from not being hit. Because, kabam. Okay, so that's one of those that I was able to be fine because even though I dodged once back, I didn't do a second dash back. And I'm sure there are going to be people who say, this is no big deal. Anybody who worries about this is dramatizing the situation. But I will say this, when it comes to boss fights and even Sentinels to a certain degree, like you're just used to double dexing the dash back. And that is not going to be helpful. And I don't know why, with King Groot being who he is, I thought I'd go for a heavy. Look at those spores just doing crazy damage, though, right? Gotta love that. So I've got back, about 20% of the health I've lost. I realize most people don't have a 565, 6200 Omega Red, so this is not really a realistic comparison. Maybe I should just jump into this with 4 stars tomorrow. What do you think? Comment below. But in general, it's just a node that's a cheap node. It's a cash grab node that's meant to have you forget about the global node or be caught in a tough situation. This is really going to be a bit pain when it comes to Hyperion. Because Hyperion, at least for me, involves a ton of baiting his specials with dashbacks. And in this case, it is not going to be ideal. Let's do a boss fight, shall we? And because we don't have to worry really about the bleed that much, let's just do Omega Red. Because I'm feeling dangerous. Okay, we are starting the spores. And I wonder how much block damage I'll do. Okay, so I'm just used to double dashing, and that got me into a pickle. I will at least pull off a parry there. So yeah, I don't even think about this. I'm just used to dashing back twice on the special one when I bait it. And so, I got hit by the special too. I received 3 hits, but my health went down considerably. I was at like 80-something% health, and I'm now at like 20-something% health. So it's definitely going to be a learning process. I am not saying that this is going to make Alliance Quest impossible. It's just going to make it more annoying. It's just going to give us the ability to have something else to worry about, because Alliance Quest was supposed to be harder, but what they've realized is that when people spend the money and they wail out on deals like July 4th, simply put, they're too good at the game. They know how to dex, they know how to parry, and they are built to not take hits. They're also built to not have to use potions or revives, and those are normally excluded for Alliance War, but if you're like me, and a lot of people I feel like are starting to be tempted to do this, you're just going to say, screw you, Alliance War, until you make the rewards better and my experience better. It's not worth the stress. It's not worth the time and the effort. So I'm just going to do Alliance Quest. And so Kabam probably hasn't made as much money off of potions and revives and units in Alliance War as they thought, or maybe the numbers are decreasing based off of a lot of factors, even the gifting badge being taken away, for example. So because of that, they're going to have to make money some other way. And this Alliance Quest global buff type situation, similar to the global one in Alliance War, is their answer. I'm not a fan of it. I get why they're doing it because they're a for-profit company, so anytime they can do anything that can, like, not only hurt in some cases the power of your best champs, especially if you have somebody like an Omega Red that does specialize in staying close to the enemy, then that's something they can do. And the brilliance of it, and I say brilliance in a very like evil kind of way, is that you don't have to worry about rank down tickets or complaints because you know what? We're not touching the champion. We're just creating new powerful nodes that nerf the champion's abilities for that particular node. And if it's a global node, then every single fight's going to have that to worry about. So Stark Spidey is really the one that I feel like gets hurt a lot more by this than somebody like Omega Red. But it's still annoying. I believe that the regular fights, like the Sentinel fights and the regular enemy fights, they're not going to be a big deal. But the boss fights, there's more of a risk, particularly when you're fighting Hyperion. So that is my 2 cents for day 1 of the beta. Agree, disagree? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, thank you for watching and supporting my Marvel Contest of Champions YouTube channel.